And quite frankly, we were looking at the prospects of having another quarter four like we did in 2020, where we saw nearly 1,000 employee and resident positive cases every single day. And we just said, we're not going to do that again.
Good Samaritan Society, with 7 Colorado facilities in its 22-state network, had about 50% of its staff vaccinated. They gave employees a November 1st deadline to get their shot. Some have left, but they say the feedback is overwhelmingly positive. With still a few weeks left before the November 1st deadline, Good Samaritan's staff vaccination rate is now about 80%.
We believe we're one of the safest places to be now, with our residents' vaccination rate at 90+% and our employees pushing 80%. I don't know that there's too many more jobs out there that can be any safer. And certainly with the number one goal in keeping all of our residents safe.
A selling point, they hope, to attract new employees, especially as mandates become more common.
The way things stand right now is that if you're working in the majority of healthcare settings in this state, any licensed healthcare setting, you will need to be vaccinated by the end of October.
Colorado Healthcare Association, which represents nursing homes and assisted living providers, was happy to see the state's new mandate cover all licensed healthcare workers.
So we were really concerned that for those that didn't want to become vaccinated, they could simply move from nursing homes to a hospital setting or a home health environment or something of that nature. And that would mean that an already very difficult workforce marketplace would only become tougher for one segment.
About 70% of long-term care employees were vaccinated at the end of July. Today, CDPHE says 77% of all long-term care staff members have their shots, along with 93% of residents. So recently, President Biden announced a federal vaccine mandate for healthcare workers, and we don't know the specifics of that yet, so we're waiting to see what that's going to look like. The state mandate is an emergency ruling that was issued by the Board of Health, so now we're starting to see this broader vaccine mandate situation. Good Samaritan, the company I interviewed here, says they really hope this levels the playing field because they need to hire people. They're holding hiring fairs this week, trying to get more people on board.
And all the way around, this makes a difference, right? Because before this, sometimes people could go somewhere else where maybe they didn't have the same rules.
Right. They call it level the playing field. They're hopeful that they won't lose someone to just go find another job where they don't have a vaccine mandate if everyone has the same rules.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jenny.